Om Namah Parvati Pate Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Om Guru Ananda Guru Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Guru Om Mukhananda Sadguru Om Guru Ananda Guru Om Guru Om Guru Om Guru Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Nityananda Sadguru Om Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Om Sadguru Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru Om Guru Om Sachidananda Guru Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Sachidananda Guru Om Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru Nityananda Sadguru Namo Svanantaya Sahasramurte Sahasrapada Shishirarubhave Sahasranamne Purushaya Shashvate Sahasrakoti Yugadharine Namaha Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Sachidananda Murtaye Neshprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Nityanandaya Gurave Shishya Samsara Harane Bhakta Kare Kadehaya Namaste Chittadatmane Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karva Vahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvisha Vahe Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Gurubhya Gurupadukabhyo Nama Parebhya Parapadukabhya Acharya Siddhe Swarapadukabhyo Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya Inkar Hrimkar Rahasya Yukta Hrimkar Gurhar Tamaha Vibhutya Omkar Marma Pratipadinibhya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya Utra Nihautra Nihavesya Hotro Homadi Sarva Kritibhasamana Yabrahma Tadvo Bhavitarinibhya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya Kamadi Sarva Vrajagarudabhya Vivek Vairag Yanidhi Pradabhya Buddha Pradabhya Dhritamokshadabhya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya Ananta Samsara Samudratara Naukaitabhya Stira Bhaktidabhya Jadya Visamsho Shanavadabhabhya Namo Namaste Gurupadukabhya Om Shanti 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 Om Asya Shri Guru Gita Stotra Mantrasya Bhagavan Sada Shivarshihi Nana Vidhani Chandamsi Sri Guru Paramatma Devata Ham Bijam Sah Shakti Kram Kilakam Sri Guru Prasad Siddhyartha Jape Yoga Amsabhyam Parivitta Patra Kamale Devya Jagat Karane Vishvot Kirnamane Kade Anilaye Swachundam Atmechaya Tadyotam Padashambhavam Tu Charanam Deepan Kuragrahinam Pratyakshakshara Vigraham Gurupadam ध्यायेद्भिभुं शाश्वतं मम चतुर्विधा पुरुषार्थसिद्ध्यर्थे जपे वियोगः। सुत उवाच कैलासशिखरे रम्ये भक्तिसन्धाननायकं प्रणम्य भक्त्या शङ्करं पर्यपृच्छत। श्रीदेवी उवाच ॐ नमो देवदेवेश परात्पर जगद्गुरो महादेवा गुरुदीक्षां केन मार्गेण भो स्वामिन् देहि ब्रह्ममयो भवे। ईश्वर उवाच मम रूपासि देवी त्वं त्वत्प्रीत्यर्थं वदाम्यहम्। पकारका प्रश्नो दुर्लभं त्रिषु लोकेषु तच्छृणुष्व वदाम्यहम्। विना ब्राह्मणान्य वेदशास्त्रपुराणानि इतिहासादिकानि च शैव शाक्तागमादीनि अन्यानि विविधानि च यज्ञव्रतं तपोदानं जपस्थिरतं तथैव च गुरुर्भूयात्मनो नान्यत् सत्यं सत्यं न संशयः। गूढविद्या जगन्माया देहेच्छाज्ञानसम्भवा। गुरुमूर्तिं स्मरे नित्यं गुरुनाम सदा जपे। अनन्यश्चिन्तयन्तो मां सुलभं परमं पदम्। गुकारस्त्वं ढकारश्च ऋकारस्तेज उच्यते। गुकार प्रथमो वर्ण मायादिगुणभासकः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुर् गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः। अज्ञान हेतवे जगतामेव संसारानवसेतवे। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया। यत्सत्येन जगत्सत्यं यत्प्रकाशेन भाति तत्। यस्य स्थित्या सत्यमिदं यद्भाति भानुरूपतः। येन चेतायते इदं चित्तं चेतायते नयम्। Yasya jnanadidam vishvam drishyam bhena bherata Yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na bherasa Yasya karana rupasya karya rupena bhatiyat Nana rupa midam sarva nakena pyasta bhenata Gukaram cha gunatitam Rukaram rupa varjitam Atrinetrah sarva sakshi Achatur bahurachuta Ayam ayan jalir badho Daya sagar vridaye Sri Guru paramam rupam Viveka chakshushomritam Abhyaiste sakale sudirghamanile Vyadhi prade dushkare Pranayama shater aneka karne Dukhatmakir durjaye Swadesika shaiva sharira chintanam Bhavedanantasya shivasya chintanam Yasmar anugraham labdva Mahadagyanam mustraje Akat hari trek habje Sahasradalam mandale Sakala bhuvan strishte Kalpita shesha pushtir Nikhilane gama drishte Sampadam vyatha drishte Sakala bhuvana ranga Sthapana stamba yashti Sakaruna rasa vrishtis Tatmamala samashte Agni Shuddha Samam Tata Jwala Parichakadhiya Tade Jati Tanai Jati Tadure Tatsamipake Ajoham Ajaroham Cha Anadinid Anaswayam Apurvanam Param Nityam Swayam Jyotir Niramayam Mananam Yad Bhavam Karyam Tadvadami Mahamate अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरम् यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण ज्ञानम् उत्पद्यते स्वयम् चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमातीतं निरञ्जनम् स्थावरं जङ्गमं चैव तथा चैव चराचरम् ज्ञानशक्ति समारूढः तत्त्वमाला विभूषितः अनेक जन्म संप्राप्त सर्वकर्म विदाहिने न गुरोरधिकं तत्त्वं न गुरोरधिकं तपः मन्नाथ त्रिजगन्नाथो मद्गुरु त्रिजगद्गुरो ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ते पूजमूलं गुरुपदम् ध्यानं सुरिनो महादेवी सर्वानन्दप्रदायकम् श्रीमत्परब्रह्म गुरुं स्मरामि श्रीमत्परब्रह्म गुरुं वदामि ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् विमलमचलं सर्वधी नित्यं शुद्धं निराभासं निराकारं निरञ्जनम् आनन्दमानन्दकरं प्रसन्नं ज्ञानस्वरूपं निजबोधयुक्तम् यस्मिन् सृष्टिस्थितिः ध्वंस निग्रहानुग्रहात्मकम् गुरुदर्शितमार्गेण मनःशुद्धिं तु कारये ज्ञेयं सर्वस्वरूपं च ज्ञानं च मन उच्यते हुङ्कारेण न वक्तव्यं प्रज्ञशिष्यैकथञ्चन मुनिभिः पनगैवापि सुरैवा शापितो यदि मन्त्रराजामिदं देवी गुरु इत्यक्षराद्वयम् नित्यं ब्रह्म निराकारं निर्गुणं बोधयेत् परम् गुरुकृपा प्रसादेन आत्मरामं निरीक्षये आब्रह्मस्तम्भपर्यन्तं परमात्मस्वरूपकम् वन्देऽहं सच्चिदानन्दं भेदातीतं सदा गुरुम् परात् परात्तरं ध्येयं नित्यमानन्दकारकम् स्फटिकप्रतिमरूपं दृश्यते दर्पणे यथा अंगुष्ठामात्रपुरुषं ध्यायते चिन्मयं हृदि अगोचरं तथा गम्यं नामरूपविवर्जितम् यथा गन्धः स्वभावेन कर्पूरकुसुमारिषु स्वयं तथा विदो भूत्वा स्थातव्यं यत्र कुत्रचित् गुरुध्यानं तथा कृत्वा स्वयं ब्रह्ममयो भवेत् श्री पार्वती उवाच पिंडं किं तु महादेव पदं किं समुदाहृतम् श्री महादेव उवाच पिंडं कुंडलिनी शक्ति पदं हंसामुदाहृतम् पिंडे मुक्ता पदे मुक्ता रूपे मुक्ता वरानने स्वयं सर्वमयो भूत्वा परं तत्त्वं विलोकये लब्धं वा अनलब्धं वा स्वल्पं वा बहुलं तथा सर्वज्ञ परमित्याहुः देहि सर्वमयो बुद्धा यत्रैव तिष्ठते सोऽपि स्वदेश पुण्यभाजनम् अन्येन यद् भवेत् कार्यं तद्वदामि महामते लौकिकात् कर्मणो यान्ति ज्ञानहीन भवर्णवम् इदं तु भक्तिभावेन हतते शृणुते यदि गुरुगीतात्मकं देवी शुद्धतत्त्वं मयोदितम् गुरुगीताक्षरैकं तु मन्त्रराजमिमं जपे अनन्तफलमाप्नोति गुरुगीतजपेन तु कालं मृत्युभयहरं Sarva Sankata Nashanam Mahavyadhi Haram Sarvam Vibhute Siddhidam Bhave Mohanam Sarva Bhutanam Bandha Moksha Karam Bhave Asidham Sadhayet Karyam Navagraha Bhayapaham Sarva Badha Prishamanam Dharmata Kama Mokshadam Kamitasya Kamadhenu Kalpana Kalpa Parapaha Moksha Hetur Jape Nitya Moksha Triyama Vapnuya Atha Kamya Jape Sthanam Khatayami Varanane Shakti Devaliye Goshthe Sarva Devaliye Shubhe Pavitra Nirmale Sthane Nityanusthana Topiva Samsara Malanashartham Bhava Pashana Vritaye Saivacha Guru Sakshat Sada Sadbrahma Vitamaha Sarva Shuddha Pavitra Sav Svabhavadyatra Tishtati Samudra Chayatha Toyam Shira Kshiram Grite Ghritam Tathaiva Jnani Jivatma Paramatmani Liyate Evam Vidho Mahamukta Sarvada Vartate Buddha Sarva Sandeha Rahita Mukto Bhavati Parvati Annena Pranina Sarve Guru Gita Japena Tu Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Dharmyam Sankyam Ayoditam Mata Dhanya Pita Dhanya Dhanyo Vamsha Kulam Tatha Japena Jayamapnoti Sananta Phalamapnuya Japam Hina Sanam Kurvan Hina Karma Phalapradam Japan Jayamavapnoti Marane Mukti Dayakam Ateva Pagvachittaya Turadha Bhakti Utaya Cha samsara sagara samudharanaka mantram brahmani deva mune pujita siddha mantram ite triskanda purane Uttarakhande Ishvara Parvati Samvade Guru Gita Samapta Sri Gurudeva Charanara Paramastu Durjana Sajano Bhuya Sajana Shantimapnuya Swasti Prajabhya Paripalayantam Yayena Marge Namahi Mahisha Le Varshatu Parjaniya Prithvi Shasya Shalini Brahmana Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santo Niramayah Sarvastaratu Durgani Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu Swasti Matra Uta Pitrana Vastu Swasti Kaubhya Jagate Purushebhya Vishvam Subhutam Suvidatram Navastu Jogeva Drishyam Suryam Om Shanti 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 Arati Karun Sad Guru ki karun sad Guru ki pyare Guru par ki आरती करूं गुरु पर की आरती। जय गुरुदेव अमला विनाशी ज्ञान रूप अंतर के वासी। पग पग पर देते प्रकाश जैसे किरण दिन कर की। आरती करूं जब से शरण तुम्हारे आए, अमृत से मीठे फल पाए। शरण तुम्हारे क्या है छाया, कल्पा वृक्ष तरुवर की। ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाशक, योग ज्ञान के अतल प्रवर्तक। जय गुरु चरण सरोज में तारे, व्यथा हमारे दूर की। अंधकार से हमें निकाला, दिखलाया है अमर उजाला। कब से जाने छान रहे थे, खाक सुनो दर दर की। संशय में ता विवेक कराया, भव सागर से पार लगाया। अमर प्रदीप जला कर कर दे, विषा दूर तन की आरती। भेदों बीच अभेद बताया, गमन विमुक्त कराया। धन्य हुए हम पाकर धार ब्रह्म ज्ञान निर्धर के हर के। करो कृपा सदे गुरु जगतार सतपथ दर्शक भ्रांति ने बार। छाया होने ज्योति दिखलाने पाले लीला भर की। नित्यानंद सद्गुरु दाता शक्तिपात के दिव्य प्रदाता। करके बस गणेश पुरे भव बाधरली जनकी आरती करूं गुरु बर की। आरती करूं सदगुरु की करूं सदगुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की। आरती करूं गुरु वर की। ओम चैतन्यम शाश्वतं शांतम व्योमातीतं निरंजनम नाद बिंदु कलातीतं तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. 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 Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, hey Narayana Vasudeva. Hey Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, hey Narayana Vasudeva. Hare Murare Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, Sri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Oh, hey Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda, Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Welcome to Darshan, everyone. Let's remember as we begin that you are divine. Your essence is pure and perfect. You're living for a time in this human body. That you may grow in consciousness as a soul through the human experience. You're not human. Don't identify yourself as human. Body is a creature of nature, prakriti. This body is a gift to you to make an earthly journey. In the energy dimension that we call Bhuloka. Your soul has the power to travel to other lokas whilst the body is in Bhuloka. Your soul is the immortal part of you that incarnates in physical bodies. Across lifetimes. The goal is to center yourself in that awareness of subtle body. Because you are living in the gross body, you want to make that distinction of a superior identity that you have. The tendency in this yuga, this challenging yuga of rajas and tamas, ego and ignorance, is to get caught in identification of your soul, your immortal self, with a mortal creature, the body. Darshan affords the experience of centering in the inner space. You know the practices that I keep on giving you. Center in the awareness where you can observe the vitality across every level. Mental, emotional, vital, physical. As you center in, just pure being. No impatience. If you're held at any of the energy levels, please do not be impatient. You'll be lifted in the darshan, in the co-creative field, the collective field of energy. You'll be lifted. Prepare yourself for that lift. And you can only do so by letting go of all thoughts, all ego identities that hold you in their grasp, creating moods and attitudes that confine you to the realm of ignorance, darkness. As much as you can, open yourself to the grace of the space. Because you live in a mortal body that needs to breathe. And in breathing it brings prana to the vital body. And it brings oxygen to the physical body. You need to honor the breath. And you need to honor the fullness of breathing. Every lobe of your lungs should be given attention. As you breathe out and as you breathe in. And spinal column, which is a conduit of subtle energy, prana. You need to give attention to that as you breathe. Find the rhythm of the breath that you may follow the rhythm, the pranic rhythm and the physical rhythm. When you do, the senses will become more stable, the mind will become more quiet. Emotions will smoothen out. And remember, you need to have a relaxed focus. Otherwise you'll be caught in the mind. Relaxed focus. Let go. And go with the natural rhythm of the breath that allows you to relax. Natural rhythm. The body knows how to breathe. When you're deep sleeping, it breathes best. Because ego is out of the way. So mimic the deep sleep. That's called yoga nidra. Where the ego gets out of the way, the mind becomes very quiet and the natural rhythm of the body happens. Total ease. When you do that, your parasympathetic nervous system will kick in. Restoration will happen. When the ego dominates, the sympathetic nervous system gets caught. Stay with a natural rhythm. And as you relax your focus, you'll be able to observe the vital rhythm of prana and apana. And this really brings you into a beautiful, subtle energy space. The more you relax your focus, the more you open up your consciousness, the more you will notice the subtle ego patterns that tend to hold you, and you'll be able to let go of them through grace. Now stay with me in the inner space. In meditation, there's alertness. There's observance. There's the awareness of the mental energy field, emotional energy field, vital energy field. And by your mindset, you can energize the mind. By emotional posture, you can energize the heart. And allowing the physical breath to nourish your physical body as you follow the instincts of the physical body. Keep a mantra in your mind if it helps you. Just allow it to vibrate in the mind. No attachment to it. Just a tool Stay aware of your moods. As you open your heart, elevate your mind, the moods will become different. And align yourself as much as you can to the guiding power of Kundalini Shakti, the evolutionary energy. Open yourself as much as you can to the collective field. You're part of that. We vibrate in that. We are nourished in that. Now learn to integrate this consciousness with all of you. Let this beautiful field of subtle energy, of prana, penetrate the physical body. Hold the physical body, the gross body in this field. With great appreciation for it and love. It is your vehicle on the earth plane. Hold it in love. In the consciousness of well-being. Touching every cell with your heart and mind. Every cell. Bone cells, blood cells, heart cells, eye cells. Every one of them is important. I love you, my body. You're nature's gift to me. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me. And by extension, you're also loving everyone else in your field. Because we are vibrating with the same. I love you, my body. You're nature's gift to me. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me. And though your physical body may be challenged in different ways, let your subtle body be whole. Because it's different. It is molded by your mind and your heart. Let your subtle body be different and let it vibrate throughout the physical. And use the breath effectively. Just deepen the breath, open up the belly, because you're dealing with the gross body. Just enjoy bringing more oxygen to the physical body. Enjoy opening up every lobe of the lungs. And hold the intention of celebrating life in the body. And as you bring more oxygen to the body, the brain becomes more sharp, clear, senses too. In whichever way energizes you, use it. Give attention to the collective field of nature, the physical existence, world. Honor the elements through your attention and love. The earth, with your sense of smell. Water element with your sense of taste. Fire element with a sense of seeing. Earth element with a sense of touch. And space element with the sense of hearing. All these senses will become sharpened. And here's where we'll close the meditation with the Om sound. We'll breathe out through the mouth, in through the nose, and then expel the sound of Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Welcome once again to Darshan. It's a beautiful Sunday. And today I have a word for seekers. Of course, it just appeared in my mind as I sat. I see so much among seekers the impatience of wanting to move ahead. It's a typical tendency that we have from being conditioned by the world to achieve, to drive. What it does, it takes away our vision of what exists before us because we are always dreaming, wanting to achieve a dream. And we miss what is before us. Just a note to you of the karmic play. When you came into the body at birth, and you came into the body, for some of us voluntarily, and for some of us involuntarily, karma just pushes us in the body. The deep desires that we have, the attachments we have to the world, they pull us into the play. No choice. We can't go anywhere else. The more aware souls will have more liberty of free will when they have developed that sense that they can come into the world voluntarily because they are more soul aware and not caught in the karma so deeply that they are pulled back into the world. If you study a little bit about a Tibetan book up at that, you will see the journey of souls. And the in-between state is called a bardo. What happens to souls in the bardo? And also from hypnotic regression, the many stories of what happens in the bardo, the in-between. And who are the more free souls and who are the more bound souls. What happens to them? Now remember, when you came into this body, body is governed by genes. Part of your DNA are the genes. So that also predicts what's happening in the karmic play, the patterns that come from the genes. They are placed there for your growth. A lot of us, we hate ourselves. We think that we were born in the wrong family, with the wrong body, with everything that is wrong. We lost it because we came in the perfect karmic challenge that we want to deny, not accept. And for those of you who believe in the energies of the planet impacting the physical body, the energy of gravity, the energy of the moon, the energy of the sun, we know how important they are. Planets do affect us. And we call them graha, which means a hold. They have a hold on us. Mercury and Saturn, Jupiter, Mars. And the ancient astrologers knew that when they came into the field, how they impacted us. So then you have another impact, and these vibrations go straight to the chakra. Each chakra is related to a planet and its vibration. So when you study the time-based astrology, you'll realize that your life is a karmic story. And it's amazing what can be revealed in that story. A good intuitive astrologer, like Sri Yukteswar was, he will show you, or she will show you. I'm amazed by it. My whole life has been already decided by astrology. But it's, of course, what I would have accepted before. So come into the play, I have no complaint. I know the life story. Through the genes that are also coupled with the astrology, through the astrology. So there is no impatience, especially when I got Shaktipat. Especially when I could feel the Kundalini guiding and driving me. I couldn't be impatient about anything. I lost it. I lost impatience. I just enjoy the co-creativity with me and Kundalini. Kundalini and myself. That's the story to this day. I live in an aging body, an older body now. I can't do the same things that I could have done 5 years ago. Living beyond 60 is different. Living beyond 65 is different. But do I not accept that? No, I lovingly accept that. It's a challenge. And then how do I meet this challenge? And I have strengths in this challenge. And I have the awareness to see them clearly. And I use those. And I use them in co-creativity with my beautiful Mother of the Universe. She brought me into this space. She takes care of me. She nourishes me. She protects me. She guides me. And she has created the journey for me. The royal ride of Mahayoga. So there's no impatience. So what is most important to every seeker is the wisdom to see the play. Then you lose the whole idea of focusing on the darkness and cursing the darkness, because you're going to be caught up with that through the lifetime. Focus on the light, which is the strength. Focus on the light, and there's always light. Focus on the light. And walk each step at a time. Just focus on the one step. One day at a time. Isn't that the song? The gospel song? One day at a time, sweet Jesus. One day at a time. One step at a time. One moment at a time. What greater wisdom you want more than that, oh impatient soul? How long are you going to stay in impatience? Why can't you read the story? Why can't you see the map? It's there before you. And the map readers for you are the enlightened beings. Another caution. When we read about enlightened beings and their experiences, that's why some don't give it at all. Because your tendency is to want to have the same experiences. No. Each soul has a unique path. Why don't you want to forge your own destiny through your own path? Why you want to be like somebody else? Be attentive to what is before you. What are the gifts you have? Work with Kundalini, work with the genetics, work with the astrology, work with the wisdom of seeing, and forge your own path. That's what I did. Of course, I had a guru who had such an impressive 9 years of all kind of colorful experiences. Kundalini has taken me on a different journey. We share some similarities, but it was a different one. But what is more important is the essence of what the Master was teaching. Kneel to yourself, bow to yourself. God lies within you as you. That's the saying of Baba Muktanand. Baba Nityananda said, go to the heart and roam there. That took me inward. So don't get trapped in the impatience, in the looking. See the wisdom of what is before you. There's a beautiful karmic story right before you. It may be in the relative that you feel so burdened by. That is where the karmic opportunity is. It may be the job that you need to be happy in and work through it, but you want to change right away. Through that you will learn. It might be a physical challenge. Through that you will learn. You don't like the place where you were born? You are meant to be there. Through that you will learn. You don't like how you look? Why? That's how you were meant to look in the lifetime. It's more important that the inner qualities shine. We are so unhappy with the status quo when we need to learn to accept it and see what the story is. That gives the greatest joy. Life is beautiful when you can see it, when you can have the wisdom to see. That's why we pray Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. The energy of wisdom, the Lord of wisdom. Shri Ganeshaya Namah. I bow to wisdom. Oh, Gayatri, Dhiyogana Prachurayat. Illumine my intellect. O light. Or Asatoma Tsukamaya, Upanishad. Lead me from the untruth, the false. Mrichurma Amritam Kamaya. Lead me from mortal consciousness to immortal awareness. So I hope that you can be excited about this reality check. Because then you smell the flowers around you. You count your blessings. And you smell the aroma of the coffee for those of you who like coffee. Be attentive to what is before you. To the beauty, to the opportunities. Be attentive. Life is absolutely beautiful. And you don't die. The same way you slipped into the body, the same way you're going to slip out of the body. Easy. Easy. Especially if you're a practitioner of meditation and learn how to slip out of the body in your meditation. Well, slip away from body consciousness. The more you come into the chakra consciousness, the subtle body awareness, you're already learning how to die. Well, you're learning how to leave the body. You don't die. So remember how important meditation is. It teaches you how to live, and it teaches you how to transition. Just come into subtle body awareness and center deeply there. That's how you will leave the world when your purpose is done. In the light. Like Yogananda did. He said he always wanted to leave the world with his boots on. So he did. After he gave his rousing speech, his body just slumped to the ground, and that was it. He remained with a beautiful smile. When I think of my mom, I wasn't there, but I was being told her heartbeat is dropping, and she left. Doctor came, he said, her mother was a saint. She gave absolutely no trouble. She was totally in surrender, and she left. When I visited her the night before, she said, "I'm coming home." She certainly did. "I'm coming home tomorrow." She certainly did. And when I came home that morning to chant Guru Gita, when I came from the hospital, I came back at Guru Gita time, and when I went to chant Guru Gita, no electricity. Say, "Okay, Mom, you don't want me to chant today. You want me to really appreciate this event." We don't die. But we live in a yuga where death is morbid, where we are never taught about transition. I pray that in the Blue Star we can create an ascension center one day where we can celebrate souls before they leave the body, hold them in care, in the light, that they can ascend in the light. I pray that one day in the Blue Star we can do that. A birthing center and an ascension center. Hopefully it will happen in Vrindavan, eco center. But it's my dream. Because we need to teach it differently to our world. Your honor souls coming in and your honor souls going. In the higher yugas, not in the dark yuga like this, you can imagine when people leave in the body, it's a celebration. Some yogis, from what I have read, they create a celebration and they leave. Okay, everybody. I just got passionate about this. Because it's a story that I live every day in observing my world, in meeting and treating with my world, and in guiding you. Tremendous joy, everybody. I'm seeing here from the messages that it's Catchlin's birthday, so happy birthday, Catchlin, from all of us. It's a joy to have your presence in the Guru Gita this morning. And to all of you, have an amazing day. Let's have it that way today. And in every moment if you can. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.